Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about my reading plans for 2023. I decided not to challenge myself to read any specific number of books or make any strict lists. Instead, I wanted to compile a few bookish categories so that if one book in a particular category isn't working for me, then I can pick another book in that category and still feel like I'm fulfilling my goals. So my first category is ancient writing. By my very non-academic definition, ancient writing is any writing that was written over 2,000 years ago. So there are several reasons for why I want to brush off the cobwebs off of these old books. And one of them is that I want to be able to orient contemporary writings in the context of what came before. Another one is simply that I find it interesting. If you've ever played the Assassin's Creed games and instead of doing the quests, you just walk around and take in the atmosphere, you'll understand what I mean. So on my list of ancient works is the Histories by Herodotus. As you can see, I've already made it about halfway through, so I think I'm cheating a little bit by including it in my 2023 goals. I really like this particular edition. It's the landmark edition that has detailed maps of every location that Herodotus talks about. This has to be the best edition of the histories that you can get. I really can't think of any other edition that has such detailed maps that track the narrative so well. And I honestly think if it wasn't for the maps, I would have been lost. I also have Thucydides, the Peloponnesian War, in the same landmark edition. I'm not sure if I'll get to this one this year, but it's another option for this ancient writings category. My second goal for 2023 is to read more philosophy. Like for the ancient writings category, I want to go back to the beginning to orient myself around contemporary works. So for this goal, I plan to read some Plato. This is his complete writings, and it is an absolute chunker at about 1,700 pages. There's definitely a benefit to owning separate editions of his writings, like this one, because there are scholarly essays tailored to a work that can clarify it. But I just love having the complete edition of an author's work just because it feels so neat and tidy and organized on your shelf. Anyway, it would be amazing to finish this entire thing, but I'm not making any promises to myself or to you because this is too monumental a work to rush through in a month or even several months. My next goal is to read fiction that I don't normally read, and for this I'm going to go with short stories. I tend to neglect them just because I rarely feel emotionally invested in the stories, since I don't get a lot of time with the characters or the settings before they're gone. But I think that short stories would be good for me because if I can finish something in a single sitting, then I'd feel like I'm accomplishing something and it would give me momentum to keep going. So I have a few collections of short stories on my shelves, but I think I'm going to go with this one by Guy de Maupassant first. And no, I did not deface this poor book by painting on it. I got this used. Before I get to my last goal, I just wanted to mention that even though all of the books that I've talked about so far are considered classics or just old books, I don't exclusively read classics and older literature. I do read contemporary novels, and I do plan on reading some in 2023 and reviewing them on the channel. And finally, my last goal is less of a reading goal and more of a channel goal, and that's to post more videos. Obviously, if you're on YouTube and you don't post, then nobody's going to watch your videos. I expected to be posting more, I just didn't realize how difficult this was. Speaking in front of the camera is hard enough, but knowing what to say and making it interesting is just on a whole different level. So I definitely want to improve and create more videos and hopefully more interesting ones. So thank you so much for watching this one, and I'll see you next time.